Hare
Ram Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Rama Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Ram Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Ram Rama Hare Hare Krishna Ram Rama
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaurotama Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare.
Ram 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 Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram 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 Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
అమ్మ ఇవాళ చాకలి
Ram
రమ్మనమ్మా
Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
సరే
Krishna Ram 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 Hare.
హరే కృష్ణ
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
కృష్ణ
Hare
కృష్ణ
Krishna,
కృష్ణ
Krishna
హరే
Krishna
హరే రామ రామ
Ram
రామ
Ram
హరే హరే
Ram
కృష్ణ
Hare.
హరే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ
Hare
కృష్ణ
Krishna,
హరే
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Ram
హరే
Ram
కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే రామ
Hare
రామ
Krishna,
రామ
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
హరే
Krishna
హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ
Ram
కృష్ణ
Ram
హరే
Ram
హరే రామ 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 హరే
Hare
హరే
Krishna, Hare
హరే
Krishna,
కృష్ణ హరే
Krishna
కృష్ణ 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 హరే
Ram
హరే హరే
Ram
రామ
Ram
రామ రామ హరే హరే
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
కృష్ణ
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
కృష్ణ కృష్ణ
Krishna
కృష్ణ హరే హరే హరే
Ram
రామ
Ram
రామ రామ హరే హరే
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
నమో
Krishna
విష్ణు హరే కృష్ణ
Ram Ram
రామ రామ నమో
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram
శ్రీ అద్వైత
Hare
గదాధర
Krishna, Hare
శ్రీనివాస
Krishna,
గౌర
Krishna
భక్త
Krishna
బృంద
Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Ram
హరే కృష్ణ
Ram
హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
రామ
Hare
రామ
Krishna,
రామ
Krishna
హరే
Krishna
హరే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ హరే హరే
Ram
రామ
Ram
రామ
Ram Hare
హరే కృష్ణ
Hare
హరే కృష్ణ
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
రామ
Krishna
రామ రామ
Ram
హరే
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
హరే కృష్ణ హరే
Krishna
కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే రామ
Ram
రామ రామ
Ram
హరే
Ram
హరే
Hare
హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
హరే
Hare
రామ
Krishna,
రామ
Krishna
రామ హరే హరే
Hare
హరే
Ram
కృష్ణ హరే
Ram
కృష్ణ
Ram
హరే
Hare
హరే రామ రామ రామ
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
హరే
Hare Krishna,
హరే
Krishna
కృష్ణ హరే
Krishna
కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే హరే
Ram
రామ
Ram Ram
రామ హరే
Hare
హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ
Hare
కృష్ణ
Krishna,
కృష్ణ
Hare
హరే హరే
Krishna, Krishna
హరే రామ
Krishna
హరే రామ
Ram 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 Hare
రామ
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
రామ
Hare
రామ
Krishna,
హరే
Krishna
హరే
Krishna
కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ హరే
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram
హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే
Hare
హరే రామ
Krishna,
రామ
Krishna
రామ
Krishna
హరే హరే
Krishna
హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే రామ 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 హరే 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 కృష్ణ
Ram
హరే కృష్ణ
Ram
కృష్ణ
Ram
కృష్ణ
Hare
హరే హరే హరే
Hare
రామ హరే
Krishna,
రామ
Hare
రామ
Krishna,
హరే 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 కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ కృష్ణ
Ram
హరే
Ram
హరే
Ram Hare
రామ హరే
Hare
హరే
Krishna,
కృష్ణ
Hare
హరే కృష్ణ
Krishna,
కృష్ణ కృష్ణ హరే హరే హరే
Ram
రామ రామ
Ram
రామ
Ram
హరే
Hare
హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే రామ 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 హరే 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 కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే రామ 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 హరే 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 కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare Krishna,
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे राम हरे हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna, Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण हरे हरे
Ram
राम
Ram
हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे
Ram Ram
हरे हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण हरे हरे राम
Ram
राम
Ram
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna, Hare
राम
Krishna,
हरे
Krishna
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण हरे
Ram
हरे
Hare
राम हरे हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम
Ram
राम
Ram
हरे हरे हरे
Hare
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare Krishna,
राम
Krishna
राम हरे हरे
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Ram,
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Mom,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Sudhaya,
Krishna,
Sambastavadaya,
Hare Ram,
Bhaktivedanta
Hare
Swami.
Ram,
Namaste Saraswati
Hare
Devi
Krishna,
Gauravan
Hare
Charan
Krishna,
Vishnu Pasha Distarana
Hare
Shri
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Ram,
Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita
Hare
Gadadhara
Krishna,
Sri
Hare
Sati
Krishna,
Sarvara
Hare
Gauranga.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Nam Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare. Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare. Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare. Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare. Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare. Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare Hare. Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare. Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram Nam
Ram,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Nam Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare. Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram Nam
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Rama Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, 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 Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Rama
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram.
Hare Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Nam Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Nam Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Yeah, finish your rounds, Hare Krishna. I'm gonna chant regular prayers. I'm gonna chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. मम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णकृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिधिनामिने नमस्ते सारस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes, Hare Krishna.
Yes, yes.
We are
Good.
able to.
Yeah, नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायशबद्धेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजमाला नमः पंकज नमः पंकजमाला नमस्ते पंकजांग्रहे so so yesterday done with Bhagavatam.
అది ఏంటి కొత్త చాప్టర్ బ్యాక్ టు గాడెడ్ ఉంది కదా నెక్స్ట్ స్టార్ట్ చేసినాం. సారీ, మీరు ఏం చేయమన్నారు? నెక్స్ట్ చైతన్య చరితామృతం చేయమన్నారా? ఇంకొకటి ఉంది కదా చాప్టర్ అని ఇది ఇది స్టార్ట్ చేసినాం. పృథు మహారాజ్ గోయింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు గాడెడ్.
అదే ఇది ఒకటే చాప్టర్ పాస్ట్ టైం దా అదే చదవాలి యాక్చువల్గా కరెక్టే కానీ అదే గ్రూప్ లో మిస్ అయ్యట్లే ఐ డోంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ఎస్టర్డే హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ రెడ్ ఎంతమంది జాయిన్ అయ్యారు ఎస్టర్డే
జాయిన్ అయినరు 10 వరకు జాయిన్ అయినరు, 10-11.
ఓకేలే నమ పంకజ నేత్రాయ నమ పంకజ నాభాయ నమ పంకజ నాభాయ నమ పంకజ Okay. Krishna Sudama Bhagate Dharmagyanaadiभिः सह कलौ न सदृशं येष पुराणात्वदनुदितः. Oh, yes. శ్లోకం ఎక్కడ ఉంది? మూకం కరోతి వాచాలం పంగుములంఘయతి గిరిం యత్కృపాతమవందే శ్రీగురం దినతారిణం పరమానంద మాధవం శ్రీచైతన్యమీశ్వరం. ఓం అపవిత్ర పవిత్రవ సర్వసంగతవ యస్మరేత్ పుండరీకాక్షం సభాగ్యాభ్యంతరం శుచిః శ్రీ విష్ణు శ్రీ విష్ణు శ్రీ విష్ణు. ఓం తద్విష్ణు పరమం పదం సదా పశ్యంతి సూరయో దివీవ చక్షురాతతం సద్విప్రాస విపన్యవో జాగృహంస సమిందతే విష్ణు యత్పరమం పదం. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ 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 హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. విచ్ శ్లోక వి స్టాప్డ్ yesterday? హరే
హరే
కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే
సరే 5 పెట్టండి ట్రాన్స్లేషన్.
హరే హరే.
I meant to multiple things, so I couldn't recollect it.
అందుకే పెడితే అయిపోతాయి కదా, ఎంతసేపు 2 minutes మ్యాటర్ అది. 2 minutes కదా, ఒక్క నిమిషం కూడా పట్టదు. అది లింక్ ఇక్కడ
సరే తపోవ నాకు అయిపోయింది, ఇది కూడా అయిపోయింది, 5 కూడా అయిపోయింది. ట్రాన్స్ డన్. హీటింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ డ్యూరింగ్ ద సమ్మర్, ఇది అవ్వలే, 6th అవ్వలే.
మూవింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ మూవింగ్ తీసుకుంటే కొంచెం అట్లా మనకే టైం సేవ్ అవుతుంది కదా. ఇప్పుడు చూడు మళ్ళీ ఇదంతా
కాకపోతే నేను బిజీ ఉన్నా కొంచెం.
కాలే రన్ చేసి అదే అదే బిజీ కదా, అదే గురు కదా. కాల్ రన్ చేసినాక లింక్ పెట్టచ్చు కదా, అయిపోయాయి. సరేలే, ఇట్స్ ఓకే. మూవింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఎప్పుడైనా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. నేను ఎందుకు రాస్తా కదా, కూర్చొని రాత్రి 12 తర్వాత కూడా లాగ్ అని కానీ ఎందుకు కూర్చొని రాస్తుంది, జస్ట్ ఫర్ ప్రొడక్టివిటీ ఎనీవే. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ నౌ?
6th.
తెలుసు దాకా సుబోధిని గారు కావాలి. I just want to open that once. Yeah. అరే వృందా,
No.
జాగురా ఈ సెక్షన్స్ అని కాదు, ఐఎమ్ షేరింగ్ నౌ. స్టార్ట్ విత్ దిస్ సెక్షన్ వీడా.
Okay.
ఋతుమాల స్టోరీ చదువుతున్నాము. ఈ తర్వాత మనం భగవద్గీత బ్రహ్మ సంహిత శ్లోకాలు చేద్దాము అండ్ ఒక సాంగ్.
Okay.
ఫస్ట్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ విత్ భాగవతం. కొంచెం చదువుదాం భాగవతం.
Okay. 4.23 Maharaja Pruthus going back home. 1 to 18 Pruthus Vanaprastha life, austerities and departure. 1
ఈ
to
డబ్బాలు
3.
చూసినవారు ఎవరున్నా? ఈ చక్రాలు 1 2 3 4 5 భూచక్రం విష్ణు చక్రం అంటే ఒక్కొక్క సెట్ ఆఫ్ శ్లోకాస్ కలిపి ఒక కాంటెక్స్ట్ అన్నమాట. ఈ 3 శ్లోకాలలో ఏం చెప్తున్నారు, 4-8 శ్లోకాలలో ఏం చెప్తున్నారు, 9-10 ఈ చక్రం గుర్తుపెట్టుకో. ఓకే, విష్ణు చక్రం. ఓకే,
Okay. 1 to 3.
ఇక్కడ కనెక్షన్ అయింది. ఎన్ని చక్రాలు ఉన్నాయి? ఓకే, విష్ణు చక్రం అనుకో.
Okay. 1 to 3 Prithu goes to the forest along with his wife. 4 to 8 Prithu's austerities, their purpose and results. 9 to 10 Prithu worships the Lord through Adhyatma Yoga. 11 to 12 Prithu destroys his subtle body.
Be silent. Okay,
subtle body. 13 to 18 Prithu gives up his gross body.
Very nice. Another section.
19 to 22 Archie,
correct.
Archie performs Prithu's funeral rites and enters its flame.
Wife of spouse of Rutumaraj. Okay,
fine. 19 to 20 Archie volunteer austerities and service to her husband. 21 to 22 Archie's lamentation and entrance into her husband's funeral pyre.
Okay.
23 to 30 the Devata's wives praise Archie. 23 to 24 Devata sounded instruments and showered flowers. 25 to 26 Archie served her husband perfectly, surpassing the Devatas. 27 to 28 glories of the human form. Those who misuse this opportunity are killers of the soul. 29 to 30. Archie reached the planet of her husband. 31 to 39. Falashruti. Planet attained by Prutu. Perfection in occupation, pregnancy,
Progeny.
opulation, fame.
Progeny.
Okay, progeny, opulence, fame, knowledge, auspiciousness, wrong life, heaven, victory, etc.
Wonderful. Thank you, Vida. Thank you.
One,
Appreciate it. అది ఒకటి అది అంతే ఈ సెక్షన్ మళ్ళీ నేను అడుగుతా తర్వాత ఓకే
okay.
Rutu going back home. So we have gone through 1 to that 3 done. Rutu goes to the forest along with his wife. In 4 to 8 we are in between. Okay, Prutu's hostilities, their purpose and results. So let us continue from text 6. So let me read first 5 translations, then we will get that connection. Maharaja Prutu is going back home. This is the chapter 1 to 3. At the last stage of his life, when Maharaja Prutu saw himself getting old, the great soul, who was king of the world, divided whatever opulence he had accumulated amongst all kinds of living entities, moving and non-moving. Divided everything, given everything. He arranged pensions for everyone according to religious principles. Pension already started from Maharaj Prutu's time. Pension scheme originally started by Prutu Maharaj. And after executing the orders of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in complete coordination with him, he dedicated his sons unto the earth. 5 sons, right? Which was considered to be his daughter. Then Maharaja Prutu left the presence of his citizens, who were almost lamenting and crying from feeling separation from the king, and went to the forest alone with his wife to perform austerities. Text 4. After retiring from family life, Maharaja Prutu strictly followed the regulations of the retired life, Vanaprastha, and underwent severe austerities in the forest. He engaged in these activities as seriously as he had formerly engaged in leading the government and conquering everyone. Anta pedda raju, anta pedda devotee, anta pedda ena kuda still, he accepted voluntary accepting of austerities. Text 5. In Tapovana, Maharaja Prutu sometimes ate the trunks and roots of the trees. Sometimes he ate fruit and dried leaves. And for some weeks he drank only water. Finally, he lived simply by breathing air. Just like Prutu, just like Dhruva Maharaja, we see first those 6 months how he maintained his body. Slowly reduced eating. Only simply by breathing. Same. Text 6 will continue with the purport. Since I have started, I want to read the 4th canto, 23rd chapter, entitled as Maharaja Prutu is going back on text 6. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Following the principles of forest living in the footsteps of the great sages and munis, Prutu Maharaja accepted 5 kinds of heating processes during the summer season, exposed himself to torrents of rain in the rainy season, and in the winter, stood in water up to his neck. He also used to simply lie down on the floor to sleep. Purport. These are some of the austerities executed by the Gyanis and Yogis who cannot accept the process of Bhakti Yoga. They must undergo such severe types of austerity in order to become purified from metal contamination. Panchatapa refers to 5 kinds of heating processes. One is enjoined to sit within a circle of fire with flames blazing from 4 sides and the sun blazing directly overhead. This is one kind of Panchatapa, recommended for austerity. Similarly, in the rainy season, one is enjoined to expose himself to torrents of rain, and in winter, to sit in cold water up to the neck. As far as bedding is concerned, the ascetics should be content with simply lying on the floor. The purpose for undergoing such severities is to become a devotee of the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna, as explained in the next verse. Let's continue. This sloka talks about the austerities, how Uttamara also performed all the austerities. Let us continue. So, who wants to read first?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, lead Prabhu.
చదవండి.
Okay. Translations and puppets by His Divine Grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Maharaj
జై.
Prutu underwent all these severe austerities in order to control his words and his senses, to refrain from discharging his semen, and to control the life air within his body. All this he did for the satisfaction of Krishna. He had no other purpose.
Yeah.
Purport. In Kali Yuga, the following recommended: Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam, Kalau Naste, Nasteva, 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 Katir Anyata. Okay, this is Bruhan Nardiya Purana. Okay. In order to recognize, in order to be recognized by Krishna, the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, one should chant the holy name of the Lord continuously 24 hours a day. Unfortunately, person who cannot accept this formula prefer to execute some type of
Pseudo meditation.
pseudo meditation without accepting the other processes of austerity. The fact is, however, that one must accept either the severe method of austerity.
Describe.
So, however, that one must accept either the severe method of austerity described above to become purified, or take the process of devotional service recommended for the pleasing the Supreme Lord Krishna. The person who is Krishna conscious is most intelligent. The person who is Krishna conscious is most intelligent. Okay, because in Kali Yuga, it is not at all possible to undergo such severe austerities. We need only follow the great personalities like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In his Sistastaka, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wrote, Param
Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtan.
Param Vijayati Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. All glories to the holy name of the Lord Krishna, okay, which from the very beginning purifying the heart and immediately liberate one. Bhava Mahadvagani Nirvaparam. In the real purpose of all yoga to please Lord Krishna, then the simple Bhakti Yoga system recommended for this age is sufficient. It is necessary, however, to engage constantly in the service of Lord. Although Prithu Maharaj executed his austerities long before the appearance of Lord Krishna on this planet, his purpose was still to please Krishna.
విచియుగా ప్రభు, ఇది పృథ్వీమహారాజుని విచియుగా చెప్పండి.
Satyagam Prabhu. Satyagam Prabhu. Yeah. There are many fools who claim that the worship of Krishna began only above 5,000 years ago, after the appearance of Lord Krishna in India. But this is not the fact. This is not a fact. Prithu Maharaj worshipped Krishna millions of years ago. Prithu happened to be the descendant of the family of Maharaj Dhruva, who engaged for
Who reigned?
Who reigned, okay, for 36,000 years during the Satyuga age. Unless his total life span was 100,000 years, 100,000 years, how could Dhruva Maharaja reign over the world for 36,000 years? The point is that the Krishna worship existed at the beginning of creation and has continued to exist throughout the Satyuga, Treta Yuga, and Dwapar Yuga, and now continuing Kali Yuga. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna appeared not only in this millennium of the Brahma's life, but in every millennium. Therefore, worship of Krishna is conducted in all millenniums. It is not that the Krishna worship began only when Krishna appeared on this planet 5,000 years ago. This is a foolish conclusion that it is not okay, sustained by the Vedic literatures. Also of significant, also of significance in this version of the words Ari, Ari, Aridhya, Yashuha, Krishnam, Achat, Tapa Uttamam. Maharaja Puttu underwent the severe type of austerities for the express purpose of the worshipping Krishna. Krishna is so kind, especially in this age, that he appears in the transcendental vibration of his holy name, as is said in the Narada Pancharatna.
Pancharatna.
Aradhito yedi
Pancharatra.
haris Aradhito yedi haris tapas tata kim. If Krishna is worshipped, if he is the goal of advancement, there is no need for one to execute the severe types of tapasya, because one has to already reach his destination. If
Okay.
after executing all types of tapasya one cannot reach Krishna, all his tapasya has no value. Okay. Mm. For without Krishna, all our stars is simply wasted labor. Mm. Shama eveti kevalam Bhagavad Gita as Bhagavatam 1.2.8. We should therefore not be discouraged just because we cannot go to the forest and participate severe austerities. Our life is so short, so that we must strictly adhere to the principles laid down by Vaishnava Acharyas and peacefully execute Krishna consciousness. There is no need to become despondent. Narottama Dasa Thakur are recommended. Anande Bala Hari Bhaja Vrindavana Sri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majye Mana. For a transcendental blissful life, chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Okay, come worship the holy places of Vrindavana. Okay, and always engage in the service of the Lord. Okay, of the spiritual master of the Lord, of the spiritual master of the Vaishnavas. This Krishna conscious movement is therefore very safe and easy. We only have to execute the order of the Lord and fully surrender unto Him. We have only to execute the order of the spiritual master, preach Krishna consciousness, and follow in the path of Vaishnavas. The spiritual master represents both Lord and Krishna. The spiritual master represents both Lord Krishna and Vaishnavas. Therefore, by following the instructions of the spiritual master and by chanting Hare Krishna, everything will be all right.
Sweet purport. Sweet purport. Sweet purport. Our life is so short. So yeah. Prithu Maharaj is in Satyayuga time frame, so he can do. But we cannot do in this life. Prabhupada writes so beautifully, right? Our life is so short, but we must strictly adhere to the principles laid down by the Vaishnava Acharyas and peacefully execute Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada remembering Dhruva Maharaj here, because lineage, right? So nice, huh? This one.
ఆరాధితో ఇది అది ఒకసారి పెట్టరా, నేను స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకుంటా. ఆరాధితో యది హరిస్ తపసా తతాకిం.
వేరే రంగు పెడుతున్నారు.
ఒక్క నిమిషం, అది ఒకసారి
రంగు వేరే పెట్టినా.
జస్ట్ సెకండ్ ఓపెన్ చేయబడితే.
If Krishna is worshipped, if he is the goal of advancement, there is no need for one execute severe types of tapasya, because one has already reached his destination. That's it. We are very fortunate devotees, actually, you know. International Society where Krishna consciousness is our perfect institution and perfect method and our successful path of going back to it. We sincerely follow. We don't need any other things. Krishna, if you satisfy Krishna, yata taror mula nishechanena khatam. Everything satisfied. Prabhupada writes, etla rashini telusa, beautifully right. Prabhupada here. Question, nice. How one can be recognized by Krishna? Answer. In order to be recognized by Krishna, what we need to do? One should chant the holy name of the Lord continuously.
Continuously chanting. And
24 hours a day. How many of you ready? Prasad Babu, I think we're ready. How many of you ready? 24 hours a day, not a Zoom call 30 minutes. Huh?
And I think, Prabhu, at some point of time in our life, we should plan to do that, Prabhu. Otherwise, it will not happen, in my opinion, Prabhu. That's it. And we should have desire, at least.
We should have that. Yeah, we must have. In order to be recognized by Krishna. Prabhupada is a pseudo meditation. Huh? Pseudo. Unfortunate person who cannot accept this formula. What is that formula? Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Formula, prefer to execute some type of pseudo meditation. Yeah, without austerity, without accepting other process of austerity. One word I want to know, he used the word despondent. That meaning, let me see. Despondent, huh? There is no need to become despondent, huh? Forgot I got the despondent nation. What is saying? Hopelessness, okay. Dejection, discouragement, hopelessness. No need to be that. Yeah. Idi Hariharaya Nama, Krishna Yadavaya Namaha, Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. And also the song Hariharaya. Hariharaya Nama, Krishna Yadavaya Namaha, Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Come on. ఈ మధ్య కేకే సాంగ్స్ ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదు మీకేనా నాకు కనుక కెన్ ఎనీబడి ట్రై
అదే నాకు కూడా నేను ఓపెన్ అవ్వలేదు ఈ మధ్య ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదు
ఇది యాక్చువల్ గా one single stop source for all the Vaishnava songs. Actually, I heard that this site is maintained by another ISKCON Ritvik devotees, I think. Huh? I'm not sure. It may come again. We'll see. So this one comes in the Hariharaya Nama. Anande Bola Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Shri Guru Vaishnava Padamajayi Aman. Ananda Bola Hari Bhaja Vrindavan. Radhesham Prabhu beautiful word. Mottam nine stanzas ఉంటాయి actually. Ananda Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Shri Guru Vaishnava Pada Majayi Aman. For a transcendental blissful life, chant Hare Krishna mantra. Come worship the holy place of Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. Very beautifully laid out. Therefore, by following the instructions of spiritual master of chanting Hare Krishna, everything will be all right. Tick. Text 8. Who wants to read? Come on. Lalita, come on. Go ahead.
Translation and purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Yeah. By this practicing severe austerities, Maharaja Prithu gradually became steadfast in spiritual life and completely free from all desires for fruitive activities. He also practiced breathing exercises to control his mind and senses, and by such control, he became completely free from all desire for fruitive activities. Purport. The word pranayama is very important in this verse because the Hatha yogis and Ashtanga yogis practice pranayama but generally do not know the purpose behind it. The purpose of pranayama or mystic yoga is stop the mind and senses from engaging in fruitive activities. The so-called yogis who practice in Western countries have no idea of this. The aim of pranayama is not to make the body strong and fit for working hard. The aim is to worship Krishna. In the previous verse, it was specifically mentioned that whatever austerity, pranayama and mystic yoga practices Prithu Maharaja performed were performed for the sake of worshipping Krishna. Thus, Prithu Maharaja serves as a perfect example for yogis also. Whatever he did to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. The minds of those who are addicted to fruitive activity are always filled with unclean desires. Fruitive activities are symptomatic of our polluted desire. Fruitive activities are symptomatic of our polluted desire to dominate material nature. As long as one continues to be subject to polluted desires, he has to accept one material body after another. The so-called yogis, without knowledge of the real purpose of yoga, practice it in order to keep the body fit. Thus they engage themselves in fruitive activities, and thus they are bound by desire to accept another body. They are not aware that the ultimate goal of life is to approach Krishna. In order to save such yogis from wandering throughout the different species of life, the Shastras warn that in this age, such yoga practice is simply a waste of time. The only means of elevation is the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Can I continue?
Continue. ఒకటే ఉంది పేరు చలో రెండో finish చేయండి complete.
Here the word pranaya.
No, King Pruthus. Activities took.
King Pruthus activities took place in Satyayuga, and in
Perfect,
this,
right? సత్యయోగనే కాబట్టి అన్ని సంవత్సరాలు చేస్తున్నాను. ఓకే
ఆ స్టోరీ అదే ఆ ధర్మం సత్యయుగంలో ధర్మం అదే కదా తపస్సు యుగ ధర్మం King Prithu's activities took place in Satyayuga, and in this age, the practice of yoga is misunderstood by fallen souls who are not capable of practicing anything. Consequently, the Shastras enjoin Kalau nasteva gatiranyata. The conclusion is that unless the karmis, jnanis, yogis come to the point of devotional service to Lord Krishna, their so-called austerities and yoga have no value. Naradita. If Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is not worshipped, there is no point in practicing meditational yoga, performing karma yoga, or cultivating empirical knowledge. As far as pranayama is concerned, chanting of the holy name of the Lord and dancing in ecstasy are also considered pranayama. As far as pranayama is concerned, chanting of the holy name of the Lord and dancing in ecstasy are also considered pranayama.
మాత్రమే ఇట్ ఇస్ డెఫినేషన్
మన భక్తి యోగాలో దిస్ ఇస్ ద ప్రాణాయామ అన్నట్టు కంపేరింగ్ ఓకే
అదే ప్రభుపాదనే ఇస్తారు ఇట్లా క్రియేటివ్ ఐడియాస్
లేదు యాక్చువల్గా అష్టాంగ యోగాలో డివోషనల్ సర్వీస్ ఇది కూడా రిలేట్ చేసిండ్రు సెకండ్ క్యాంటో అనుకుంటా
కరెక్టే
ఒక్కొక్క లింబును In a previous verse, Sanat Kumara instructed Maharaja Prithu to engage constantly in the service of the Supreme Lord Vasudeva. Yatpada pankaja palasa vilasa bhaktya karmashayam gratitam
udgratayanti
santa. Only by worshipping Vasudeva, one can become free from the desires of fruitive activities. Outside of worshipping Vasudeva, the yogis and jnanis cannot attain freedom from such desires. Tadvannakrikta matayo yatayopi ruddha sroto ganastam aranam bhaja Vasudevam.
See, ఇది ఎంత బ్యూటిఫుల్ శ్లోకం తెలుసా లాస్ట్ ప్రీవియస్ చాప్టర్ చదివిందే
మనం చదివింది ప్రభుజీ లాస్ట్
యత్పాద పంకజ పలాస విలాస భక్త్యా కర్మాశయం గ్రహితముద్గ్రతయంతి సంతా తద్వానరిక్తమతయో యతయోపి రుద్ధా శోతో గణస్తమరణం భజ వాసుదేవం
మరణం ఓకే రీడ్.
Here the word pranayama does not refer to any ulterior motive. The actual aim is to strengthen the mind and senses in order to engage them in devotional service. In the present age, this determination can be very easily acquired by simply chanting the holy names Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
So beautiful, huh? The actual aim is to strengthen
our mind and senses in order to engage devotional service by performing nine kinds of devotional service.
So only worshipping Yatpada Pankaja Palasa Vilasa Bhaktya Karmashayam Gaditam Udgratayanti Shanta means only by worshipping Vasudeva can one become free from the desires of fruitive activities. Okay. So we know this point. King Rutu Maharaj activities in Satyayuga time frame. What is simply time? Waste of time.
Without worshipping and doing all kinds of meditations.
Aware that ultimate goal of love is to approach Krishna. So they are not. I mean, they perform further some material motives, right? Anima, Lagima, Siddhima, different siddhis also on the material platform. So what is the symptomatic of our polluted desire?
Doing more and more fruitive activities.
symptom and Prabhupada రాస్తున్నారు ఇట్లాంటిది భలే క్రియేటివ్ లాంగ్వేజ్. సిమ్టోమాటిక్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ క్రియేటివ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అంటే ఇంకోటి చెప్తాను మీకు. సిమ్టోమాటిక్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ పొల్యూటెడ్ డిజైర్ కదా. సిమ్టమ్ అంట డిసీజ్ లెక్క. యాక్చువల్లీ ఈ వ్యాధి ఫ్రూటివ్ యాక్టివిటీ ఫ్రూటివ్ యాక్టివిటీస్ అనేది ఒక రోగం యాక్చువల్లీ. సెన్సువల్ ఎంజాయ్మెంట్. ప్రభుపాదుడు సిమ్టమాటిక్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ పొల్యూటెడ్ డిజైర్, అన్క్లీన్ డిజైర్స్, ఫ్రూటివ్ యాక్టివిటీస్. ఇంకొక స్టేట్మెంట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు షో యూ హియర్. ఎంత ముద్దుగా రాసిండారు అనిపిస్తుంది. సో క్రియేటివ్, అందుకే రెడ్ కలర్ లో పెట్టిన. చదవండి మీరు చదవండి. అరే ఈ రెడ్ కలర్ చదవండి.
ఇది కొంచెం ఏది చదవాలి?
రెడ్ కలర్.
Modern civilization is patchwork of activities to forget perpetual miseries of material existence. Modern civilization is patchwork of activities to forget perpetual miseries of material existence.
ప్రభుపాద లాంగ్వేజ్ అది.
Krishna.
ఎన్ని పాయింట్స్ లలిత్ మోహన్ ప్రభు, కెన్ యూ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్?
ఏం ప్రభుజీ?
కెన్ యూ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్? ఇది శిల ప్రభుపాద స్టేట్మెంట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలని అడుగుతున్నా.
Modern is a patchwork of activities to forget perpetual miseries of material existence. కాదు ప్రభుజీ, మన ఎడ్యుకేషన్ మనకి ఏం చెప్తుంది ప్రభుజీ? మన ఎడ్యుకేషన్ చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఇది వరకు గురుకులంలోకి వెళ్ళేవారు.
ఇప్పుడు ఇంటర్నేషనల్ స్కూల్స్కి వెళ్తున్నారు కదా.
స్టాన్ఫోర్డ్, ఇంకోటి
MIT,
స్టాన్ఫోర్డ్,
MIT.
అదే గోల్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్. ఇంకా
MITలో ఎక్కడ MIT, IITలో కూడా వాడు లాస్ట్ గా కమిటీ చేసుకొని ఎక్కడికో పోతున్నారు జీవితం. అది కథ.
అదే ప్రభు, ఏమైపోతుంది? సాటిస్ఫై అయిపోతున్నారు ప్రభు.
అంటే
లేకపోతే
ఈ ఒక్క స్టేట్మెంట్ లో ఎంత ఉంది చూడండి. ప్యాచ్ వర్క్ కదా,
ప్యాచ్ వర్క్ ఆఫ్ యాక్టివిటీస్. అంతే, ప్యాచ్ వర్క్ మొత్తం.
ఎన్ని ప్యాచ్లు చేస్తారు ప్రభు? అంతా ఇన్ననే తిరుగుతాం కదా. పర్పీచువల్ మిజరీస్ అంటే రిపీటెడా?
మిజరీస్ ఆఫ్ మెటీరియల్ ఎగ్జిస్టెన్స్ అంటే ప్రభు ఎప్పుడు ఆయన ఉన్నారు కదా, మన ఎవరు భక్తి వికాస్ మహారాజు ఉన్నారు కదా, ఆయన స్టేట్మెంట్ ఎప్పుడు గుర్తొస్తే ప్రభుజీ. ఆయన అంటే ఇప్పుడైతే ఇండియాలో ఉంటున్నారు ప్రభుజీ, ఇది వరకు వెళ్ళి వస్తూ ఉండేవారు కదా, యూరోప్ వెళ్ళి వస్తూ ఉండేవారు అనమాట. డెన్మార్క్, నార్వే, అటు అంటే స్కాండినేవియన్ కంట్రీస్ వెళ్ళి వస్తూ ఉండేవారు. ఎప్పుడు వచ్చినా కంపల్సరీ ఇండియాకి వస్తే సులభ్ కాంప్లెక్స్కి వెళ్ళేవారంట. అంటే మనం ఇక్కడ ఇట్ విల్ రిమైండ్ అస్ వాట్ మెటీరియల్ లైఫ్ ఈస్ అని. మెటీరియల్ వరల్డ్ ఎంత దరిద్రం అని మనం ఎప్పుడు రిమైండ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాయంట.
సులభ్ కాంప్లెక్స్, సులభంగా వెళ్ళి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అవుతుంది మహారాజా.
అంతే, అది ఆ మెటీరియల్ వరల్డ్ అంటే ఏంటి అని మనకి తెలియాలంటే సులభ్ కాంప్లెక్స్ వెళ్తూ వస్తుండేవారంట ఆయన ఒక్కోసారి ఇండియా వచ్చిన వెంటనే. అంటే మీరు యూరోప్ కంట్రీస్ లోకి వెళ్తే, యూరోపియన్ నేషన్స్, వెస్టర్న్ నేషన్స్ కి వెళ్తే ఈవెన్ అది కూడా చాలా డిగ్నిఫైడ్ అండ్ సొఫిస్టికేటెడ్ గా ఉంటది కదా.
మంచి 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 ఫ్రాగ్రెన్స్ కూడా వేస్తారు ప్రభు మీరు.
అదే అసలు తెలీదు, అసలు తెలీదు.
అవును ప్రభు, సాఫిస్టికేటెడ్ ఉంటాయి లైఫ్ అంతా. సరే, ఎనీవే వాట్ ఎవర్. మీరు చదవండి నెక్స్ట్ శ్లోక ప్రభు, 9th శ్లోక.
Thus, the best amongst the human beings, Maharaj Prithu, followed that path of spiritual advancement which was advised by Sanat Kumara. That is to say, he worshipped the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. In this verse, it is clearly said that Maharaj Prithu, practicing the pranayama yoga system, engaged in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as advised by the saint Sanat Kumara. In this verse, the words Purusham Abhajat, Purusharshabha are significant. Purusharshabha refers to Maharaj Prithu, the best among the human beings. And Purusham refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The conclusion is that the best man amongst all men engages in the service of the Supreme Person. Very good. One Purusha is worshipable and other Purusha is worshipper. When the Purusha who worships the living entity thinks of becoming one with the Supreme Person, he simply becomes bewildered and falls into the darkness of ignorance. As stated by the Lord Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita 2.12, all living entities assembled in the battlefield, as well as Krishna himself, were also present in the past as individuals and would continue to be present in the future as individuals also. Therefore, the two Purushas, the living entity and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, never lose their respective identities. Actually, one who is self-realized engages himself in the service of the Lord perpetually, both in this life and in the next. Indeed, for devotees, there is no difference between this life and the next. In this life, a neophyte devotee is trained to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and in the next life, he approaches that Supreme Person in Vaikunta and renders the same devotional service.
ఎంత బాగుంది మళ్ళీ చదివారా?
Indeed అని వచ్చింది బాబు ఎక్కడో.
ఇన్ దిస్ లైఫ్, ఇన్ దిస్ లైఫ్ నుంచి చదవాలి మళ్ళా. ఇండీడ్ నుంచి, కరెక్ట్. ఓకే,
ఇండీడ్ నుంచి కరెక్ట్ ప్రొవిజన్. Indeed, for devotees, there is no difference between this life and the next. In this life, a neophyte devotee is trained to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in the next life, he approaches that Supreme Person in Vaikunta and renders the same devotional service.
ఒక్కసారి ఇక్కడ ఆగండి ప్రభు, ఇది చదవండి ఈ శ్లోకం. ఇక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్ అవుతాం మనం, ట్రైనింగ్ అవుతాం ఇక్కడ. చదవండి.
ఇహాయస్య హరేర్దాస్యే కర్మణా మనసా గిరా నిఖిలాశ్వప్యవస్థాసు జీవన్ ముక్త స ఉచ్యతే.
Meaning,
anyone who by his actions, mind and words lives only for the transcendental loving service of the Lord is certainly a liberated soul, even though he may appear to be in a condition of material existence. Very good.
ఇక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్, అక్కడ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్, కంప్లీట్ ఫుల్లీ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్.
అక్కడ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్
అదే, అంటే ఇక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్ అయ్యి ఇక్కడ కూడా చేస్తాము, అక్కడ ఎటర్నల్ గా చేస్తాము. ఇక్కడ యూనో బాడీ డిస్టైన్ టు లీవ్ హియర్, బట్ the soul with complete Krishna conscious go back home, back to God. Okay, Prabhu. Continue, Prabhu. Yeah.
Even for the neophyte devotee, devotional service is considered Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. Devotional service to the Lord is never considered a material activity. Since he is acting on the Brahma Bhuta platform, a devotee is already liberated. He therefore has no need to practice any other types of yoga in order to approach the Brahma Bhuta stage. If the devotee adheres strictly to the orders of the spiritual master, follows the rules and regulations of and chant the Hare Krishna mantra, it should be concluded that he is already at the Brahma Bhuta stage, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita 14.26. Mam chayo abhyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitan Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. One who is engaged in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, at once transcends the modes of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Unfailing in all circumstances. Jaram vachina, edachina, still give our mind to Krishna. So nice, Prabhu. So nice. Wonderful. That's where Prabhupada writes. So good.
ప్రభుజీ, ఎప్పుడైనా మీకు అర్థం అవుతుందా? ప్రభుపాద్ పర్పట్స్ ఎక్కువైపోయినాయి అనుకోండి, దాని అర్థం ఏంటి అంటే ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ లో మీరు డైవర్ట్ అయిపోకండి అని. ఆయన మెడిటేషన్ చేస్తున్నాడు కదా, మెడిటేషన్ ఇస్ ద యాక్చువల్ థింగ్ అని చెప్పేస్తారు కదా జనాలు, అందుకని కింద చెప్తున్నాడు అనమాట. మెడిటేషన్ కాదు నాయన, అవన్నీ దేనికోసం అంటే దీనికోసం అని. భక్తి నుంచి బయటికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు కూడా
అది కరెక్ట్ పాయింట్. భక్తి నుంచి బయటికి వెళ్ళాడు. సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ వర్డ్స్ లని ఇంకొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసే ప్రయత్నం చేస్తాడు. For example, in a Purusha Abhajat, Purusha Rishabha. Purusham Abhajat Purusha Rishabha. Who is Tapani Purusha? Who is Purusha Rishabha?
Supreme.
Purushottam is Prithu Maharaj. Purusham is
Worshipper. He is worshipper. Who is Purusham is worshipable Lord.
Purushottam is Prithu Maharaj. Yeah.
Worshipper is worshipped. One Purusha is worshipable and the other Purusha is worshipper. Purusha Rishabha refers to Maharaja Prithu. Karjan Prabhu, Maharaja Prithu, Purusha Rishabha. The best among the human beings. And Purusham refers to Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of God. Okay, very good, huh? So all these teachings in 422 who has given in the previous chapter. All these instructions
Sanat Kumar.
from Sanat Kumar, headed by 4 Kumaras. Jai. Text 10. Who wants to read? Another 10, 12 minutes we will read. Whoever ready, please come back and hear. Read. Haribol, Haribol. Prasad Prabhu
Hare
done.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhu, Mataji. Chayani.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Shall I read, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, but before let me take one pause here. So 4 to 8 done, Prithu Maharaj austerities and their purpose and results. So 10th sloka is part of this one. 9 to 10. Prithu worship the Lord through Adhyatma Yoga. So we are learning from there. And 11, 12, Prithu destroys his subtle body. 13 to 18, Prithu gives up his gross body. Very nice. So we can learn nice things. Okay. Read Mataji. Chadandi Pudi.
Translation of Srila Prabhupada translation. Maharaja Prithu thus engaged completely in devotional service, executing the rules and regulations strictly according to principles, 24 hours daily. Thus, his love and devotion unto Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, developed and became unflinching and fixed. Perfect. The word Bhagavad Dharminaha indicates that the religious process practiced by Maharaja Prithu was beyond all pretensions. As stated in the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.2, Dharma Projita Kaitavotra. Religious principles which are simply pretentious are actually nothing but cheating. Bhagavad Dharminaha is described by Veera Raghava Acharya as Nivritta Dharmena, which indicates that it can't be contaminated by material aspiration, as described by Srila Rupa Goswami. ఈ వీరరాఘవ ఆచార్య మొన్న 10th కంటే చదివేటప్పుడు కూడా వచ్చింది కదా ప్రభు.
Is in the lineage of a great acharya, in the lineage of Sri Sampradayam. Okay. And he has also commented on Srimad Bhagavatam, his own commentary. He is Parampara Acharya only there also. Okay.
అన్యాభిలాషితాశూన్యం జ్ఞాన కర్మాదనావృతం ఆనుకూల్యేన కృష్ణాను శీలనం భక్తిరుత్తమా. When one who is not inspired by material desires and is not contaminated by the processes of fruitive activity and empiric speculation fully engages in the favorable service of the Lord, his service is called Bhagavad Dharma or pure devotional service. In this verse, the word Brahmani doesn't refer to the impersonal Brahman. Impersonal Brahman is a subordinate feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And since impersonal Brahman worshippers desire to merge into the Brahman effulgence, they can't be considered followers of Bhagavad Dharma. After being baffled in his material enjoyment, the impersonalist may desire to merge into the existence of the Lord, but a pure devotee of the Lord has no such desire. Therefore, a pure devotee is really Bhagavad Dharmi. It is clear from this verse that Maharaja Prithu was never worshipper of the impersonal Brahman, but was at all times a pure devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavati Brahmani refers to one who is engaged in devotional service to the Personality of Godhead. A devotee's knowledge of the impersonal Brahman is automatically revealed, and he is not interested in merging into the impersonal Brahman. Maharaja Prudu's activities in devotional service enabled him to become fixed and steady in the discharge of devotional activities without having to take recourse to karma, jnana, or yoga.
Ashtanga yoga. Ashtanga yoga means Ashtanga yoga. So nice. Thank you, Mataji, for reading. So, what is the meaning of Bhagavad Dharma, Bhagavad Dharmi?
Pure devotee, pure devotion. Dharma means a devotee. Dharma means devotion.
Okay, pure devotion to whom?
Supreme.
Huh?
మన కృష్ణకే కదా ప్రభు.
Supreme Lord అని చెప్పాలి. Supreme అంటే
Supreme
Lord Krishna. Only Krishna. Bhagavad Dharmina. Okay. Here is Prithvi Maharaj practicing Bhagavad Dharmina? And is Bhagavad
Yes,
Dharma?
Prabhu. Yes.
Is he
pure
Bhagavad Dharma?
Bhagavad. Yeah, he is a pure Bhagavad Dharma.
He is pure Bhagavad Dharma and is practicing Bhagavad Dharmina. All the time remembering only. And chanting, serving, remembering. Okay, complete. Sure. Thank you, Mother. Text 11. Anybody? One last sloka for today. It's very big purport on the. Yeah. Let me. Yeah, we'll read that. ఎన్ని పేరాగ్రాఫ్లు ఉన్నాయి చూసాక ఒకటి రెండు
హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ
4 పేరాగ్రాఫ్లు 5 పేరాగ్రాఫ్లు 5 పేరాగ్రాఫ్స్ 5 ఒకటి చదవట్లే చెప్పండి.
అది అనిల్ కుమార్ ప్రభుజీ అని జాయిన్ అయ్యారు, ఒకసారి చూడండి. యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్.
ప్రభు హరే కృష్ణ. డియర్ అనిల్ కుమార్ ప్రభు, హరే కృష్ణ. You are able to speak, please come up. Anil Kumar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Okay, I ask to, there is one click button, ask to unmute. You may receive alert. You can unmute and speak when you are ready.
ప్రభుజీ హరే కృష్ణ.
అనిల్ కుమార్ మీ ఫ్రెండా ప్రభు?
అవును ప్రభుజీ, నా ఫ్రెండే. ఆ అబ్బాయి నైట్ షిఫ్ట్ అయింది, అట్లీస్ట్ జస్ట్ పెట్టుకొని విను అని చెప్పాను.
అచ్చా, నో ప్రాబ్లం. థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఇట్స్ ఓకే. గుడ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సారీ ప్రభుజీ.
No, thank you for bringing him. At least some transcendental messages, vibration will be.
ఆ అబ్బాయి తెలుగు చదువుతున్నాడు యాక్చువల్లీ, భావతం బుక్స్ కానీ భగవద్గీత, ఇంగ్లీష్ అంత రాదు.
అచ్చా, రైట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభు. Vrunda, read this.
Sorry ప్రభుజీ.
Hey, no, why sorry? It's okay. Vrunda, read this meaning. Sloka meaning.
Okay.
Translation.
Translation. By regularly discharging devotional service, Prithu Maharaja became transcendental in mind and could therefore constantly think of the lotus feet of the Lord. Because of this, he became completely detached and attained perfect knowledge by which he could transcend all doubt. Thus, he was freed from the clutches of false ego and the material conception of life.
Hari bol. Wonderful. Thank you, Vida. We'll ask some
Okay.
devotees. Thank you. Wonderful. Sir Prabhu, read this first paragraph. Purport of Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Read and
In the Narada Pancharatra devotional service to the Lord is likened unto a queen.
Likened unto queen.
The Narada Pancharatra devotional service to the Lord is likened unto a queen.
Okay, example
When a queen,
okay.
When a queen gives an audience, many maidservants follow her. The maidservants of devotional service are material opulence, liberation, and mystic powers. The karmis are very much attached to the material enjoyment. The gnanis are very anxious to become freed from material clutches, and the yogis are very fond of attaining the 8 kinds of mystic perfection.
Correct. Nice.
From the Narada Pancharatra, we understand that if one attains the stage of pure devotional service, he also attains all the opulences derived from fruitive activities,
Knowledge.
Empiric philosophical speculation, and mystic yogic practice. Srila Bilvamangala Thakura therefore prayed in his Krishna Karnamrita, my dear Lord, if I have unflinching devotion to you, you become manifest before me personally, and the results of fruitive activity are empiric philosophical speculation, namely religion, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation. Become like personal attendants and remain standing before me as if awaiting my order. The idea here is that the Gnanis, by culture of Brahma Vidya, spiritual knowledge, struggle very hard to get out of the clutches of material nature. But the devotee, by dint of his advancement in devotional service, automatically becomes detached from his material body. When the devotee's spiritual body begins to manifest, he actually enters into his activities in transcendental life.
Jai. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Some sound vibration. Okay. Okay. See, this one we have many times we have gone. Right? What are they? Dharmartha Kama Mokshalu, just like personal attendance and remain standing before me as if I am waiting my order. ఎక్కడ దేనికి భక్తికి భక్తి చేస్తే భక్తి సబ్సర్వియన్స్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా అంతేనా?
ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ అంతే.
భక్తికి సబ్సర్వియన్స్ అంటే సేవకులే. భక్తి టాప్ మోస్ట్ కదా.
ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ, సైడ్ డిషెస్ లాగా.
భక్తి యా క్వీన్స్ అనే ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇచ్చింది కదా, క్వీన్స్ ఫాలోవర్స్. సో భక్తి అనేది క్వీన్. ఆల్ క్వీన్స్ ఆర్ లైక్ ఆల్ ద సేవకులు ఏమన్నారు ఇక్కడ? ఫాలోస్ మేడ్ సర్వెంట్స్, రైట్? ధర్మార్థ కామ మోక్ష, రైట్? 4 చతుర్విధ పురుషార్థాలు just like maid servants. Queen is, who is queen? Bhakti yoga, bhakti process is the queen. Maid servants serves to అట్లనే అనుకుందామా? Idea is like that. Prabhupada writes nicely. Karmis, what is the Karmis goal? చెప్పండి మీరే, శ్రీధర్ ప్రభు. Karmis goal ఇక్కడ హైలైట్ చేసిన డిఫరెంట్ కలర్స్ అని. Karmis goal is
attached to material enjoyment అన్నారు.
Material enjoyment. Gyani's goal?
Anxious, want to free from material clutches.
They with the knowledge. And then Yogi?
Attaining the 8 kinds of mystic perfection కోసం.
Bhakti yoga? Savanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Okay, ఇది పెద్ద పారాగ్రాఫ్ ఉంది, ఒక్కొక్కరు చదవండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభు. నెక్స్ట్, who wants to do, who are not done, please come. Akin Chan Prabhu, please read this next.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
At present we have contacted material body, material mind and material intelligence. But when we become free from these material conditions, our spiritual body, spiritual mind and spiritual intelligence become manifest. In that transcendental state, a devotee attains all benefits of karma, jnana and yoga. Although he never engages in fruitive activities or empirical speculation to attain mystic powers, automatically mystic powers appears in his service. A devotee does not want any kind of material opulence, but such opulence appears before him automatically. He does not have to endeavor for it because of his devotional service. He automatically becomes Brahma Bhuta, as stated before. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 14.26. Mam cheyo vyapcharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samvivetan Brahma Bhutaya kalpate. Brahma Bhutaya kalpate. Sorry. One who is engaged in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, it once transcends the modes of material nature and try and thus comes to the level of Brahman.
Super. Thank you, Babu. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All the siddhis, all the opulences comes to a devotee, but he is using for Krishna service. He does not have to endeavor for it. Because of his devotional service, he automatically becomes Brahma Bhuta. He don't worry. He don't want to worry. He just worry about his service to Krishna. That's it. That's why he is situated beyond the three modes, serving Krishna always, without any unfailing in all circumstances. That means without any interruption. Sabai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhaktir adokshaje ahaituki apratihata ye atma suprasidati. That is the dharma of our living in of ourselves. We need to do. We have to do. We need to practice. Okay. One more paragraph, two more paragraphs, I think. Two more paragraphs. 2, 3 ఉన్నాయి. Come on. ఇద్దరు దేవతలకు ఉంది ఆప్షన్. Come on. Raju Prabhu, I'm seeing you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I'm in hearing mode. Hearing.
Acha, you are hearing. Mataji reading, huh?
Yeah.
Acha, come on. Quick on, unmute and read Mataji. His paragraph.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Adya will read, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Because of his regular discharge of devotional service, a devotee attains the transcendental stage of life. Since his mind is transcendental situated, he cannot think of anything but the lotus feet of the Lord. This is the meaning of the word samsarana
Samasmarana. Anupurtya.
Anupurtya.
Very nice. Huh?
By constantly thinking of the lotus feet of the Lord, the devotee immediately becomes situated in the Suddha Sattva. Suddha Sattva refers to the platform which is above the modes of material nature, including the mode of goodness. In the material world, the mode of goodness is considered to be the representative of the highest perfection, but one has to transcend this mode to come to the stage of Suddha Sattva, or pure goodness, where the three qualities of the material nature cannot act.
Yeah, if we do devotion service, we regularly Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Actually, we are situated in the Shuddha Sattva because Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam not beyond this world, not with this. When we hear about Krishna, means Krishna beyond these three modes, right? Right, Adya, correct, na? Antena? Is Krishna is not under the modes. Krishna is not conditioned. Krishna is always eternally liberated. Krishna is a supreme Lord actually. And beyond the three modes. So when we associate with Krishna by chanting, hearing regularly, that means we are also situated in the Shuddha Sattva. So that's where Prabhupada repeatedly in previous 2-3 శ్లోకాల ముందు కూడా ఈ శ్లోక రిసైట్ చేసిండు. No, can you recite this sloka once? Adya, Haribo. Charena.
Mam chayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate.
Yeah. So that's where when we engage in full devotion service, unfailing all circumstances. Once transcend the modes, and that means we are all, when we do devotional service, we are situated in the Shuddha Sattva. Very good. Thank you. Huh? 2 more devotees, please come. Last 2 paragraphs. Okay. I have already read first one. Okay. Today. Anybody who have not done, please come. 12th devotee. Just now I am seeing another devotee. Who is that? Muralidhar Prabha. Anyway, okay. I think everybody done, huh? Everybody done. Lalit Mohan Prabhu, ఒక paragraph మీరు చదవండి. మళ్ళొకటి వృందాదం చదివిస్తా.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Vishwanath Chakravarti
So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives the following example. If one has strong digestive power, after eating, he automatically lights a fire within his stomach to digest everything and does not need to take medicine to aid his digestion. Similarly, The fire of devotional service is so strong that a devotee does not need to act separately to attain perfect knowledge or detachment from the material attractions. A jnani may become detached from the material attractions by prolonged discussions on subjects of knowledge and may in this way finally come to the Brahmabhuta stage. But a devotee does not have to undergo so much trouble. By virtue of his devotional service, he attains the Brahmabhuta stage without a doubt. The yogis and jnanis are always doubtful about their constitutional position. Therefore, they mistakenly think of becoming one with the Supreme. However, a devotee's relationship with the Supreme becomes manifest beyond all doubt, and he immediately understands that his position is that of the eternal servant of the Lord. Jnanis and yogis, without devotion, may think themselves liberated, but actually their intelligence is not as pure as that of a devotee. In other words, the jnanis and yogis cannot become factually liberated unless they become elevated to the position of a devotees. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Aruhya Krishna, chanting the last.
Aruhya Krishna param padam tatha పతంత్యధునా ధృతయుష్మదంగ్రయః.
హరిబా ఇది మీనింగ్ కదా, లింక్ వచ్చింది చదవండి. లింక్
అది ఇది ప్రభు. ఇది 4 శ్లోకం 4 లైన్లు ప్రభు. రెండే మరి చదివాను, 2 లేదు ఇంకా చదవాలి.
ఒకటి 2 3 4 అదే ఉంది.
ఇది 4
ఇది ఫినిష్ చేద్దాం. ఫినిష్ చేసి చదువుతాం. కంప్లీట్ బృందారే లాస్ట్ పారాగ్రాఫ్. కమాన్ కంప్లీట్ ఇట్.
Okay. పైకనవ కొంచెం. Okay, thank you. The jnanis and yogis may rise to the highest position, Brahman realization, but became of their lack of devotion unto the lotus feet of the Lord. They again fall down into material nature. Therefore, jnana and yoga should not be accepted as the real process of liberation. By discharging devotional service, Maharaja Prithu automatically transcended all these positions, since Maharaja Prithu was a Shaktiyavesha incarnation of the Supreme Lord. He did not have to act in any way to attain liberation. He came from the Vaikuntha world or spiritual sky in order to execute the will of the Supreme Lord on earth. Consequently, he was to return home back to Godhead without having to execute jnana, yoga or karma. Although Prithu Maharaj was eternally a pure devotee of the Lord, he nonetheless adopted the process of devotional service in order to teach the people in general the proper process for executing the duties of life and ultimately returning home back to Godhead.
Yes, thank you. Haribol, thank you. That's where Shaktiyavesha Avatara, and he is the eternally pure devotee of Krishna. He doesn't want to, what is Prabhupada nicely mentioned. Although Prithu Maharaj was eternally a pure devotee of God, he nonetheless adopted the task of pure devotion service for the sake of us, in order to teach the people in general, for the sake of us. The proper process for executing duties of life and ultimately returning home back to her. That's why Prithu Maharaj is an exemplary king, an exemplary devotee, and will follow in the footsteps of Prithu Maharaj. So that's where. Yeah. Thank you so much. Gandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we'll do Bhagavad Gita slokas quickly. So before that, this sloka quick end sorry, Prabhu. Yenye Ravindra Akshara Vimukta Maninas. Come on, Prabhu.
Yenye Ravindaksha Vimuktamaninas Tvayashtabhavara Vishuddha Buddhayah Aruhya Krishrena Param Padam Tata Patantyadhuna Drutayusmadangrayah.
Yeah, I will ask somebody to read the meaning. Yeah. Any devotee, any devotee wants to read interesting sloka? Prabhupada quoted.
Haribol Prabhuji, Davat Pranam. Chadana Prabhuji.
Chadavandi. Okay. Chadavandi. Enthusiasm is the first step in devotional service. Come on.
Someone may say that someone may say that aside from devotees who always seek shelter at the Lord's lotus feet, there are those who are not devotees but who have accepted different processes for attaining salvation. What happens to them? In answer to this question, Lord Brahma and the other demigods said, O lotus-eyed Lord, although non-devotees who accept severe austerities and penances to achieve the highest position may think themselves liberated, their intelligence is impure. They fall down from their position of imagined superiority because they have no regard for your lotus feet.
Yeah, super. So nice, huh? What is that? Uh, 10th canto, 14th chapter, that one, right? So this one, second chapter. What entitled as is second chapter? Prayers by the demigods for Lord
Prayers,
Krishna in the
Prabhuji. Prayers by demigods.
yeah.
అందరూ కలిసి వెళ్తారు కదా, కలిసి వెళ్తే నాకు
Yeah.
ఆల్రెడీ తెలుసు అంటారు ఆయన.
అందులో లార్డ్ బ్రహ్మ కూడా ఉన్నారు కదా.
ఈయన హెడ్ చేస్తారు. ఏం ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చినా ఈయన కానీ ఇంద్రాన్ని కానీ హెడ్ చేసేస్తారు వాళ్ళు. పాపం తిట్లని నీళ్ళే తింటారు ప్రభుజీ.
ఓకే రైట్ ప్రభు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. చంద్ర శ్రీమద్ భాగవతం की जय, जगत कृष्ण प्रभुपाद की जय. టుమారో విల్ స్టార్ట్ డైరెక్ట్లీ ఫ్రమ్ టుమారో కాదు, మండే బ్రహ్మస్తుతి డైరెక్ట్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాము మండే. సో లెట్ us just at least recite Bhagavad Gita slokas quickly. Every devotee 2 slokas or 1 sloka ఫస్ట్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. ప్లీజ్ అందరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసి రెడీ ఉండండి. ఐ లాస్ట్ ద నేమ్స్. డోంట్ నీడ్ టు టెల్ ద నంబర్స్, జస్ట్ డైరెక్ట్ శ్లోక రిసైట్ చేయండి. ఓకే, శ్లోక రిసైట్ చేయండి. ఓకే, యా ఫస్ట్ మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. మన లలిత్ మోహన్ ప్రభు ఈ ఫస్ట్ పేజ్. అత పంచదశాధ్యాయ.
భగవద్గీత చాప్టర్ 15, ద యోగ ఆఫ్ ద సుప్రీం పర్సన్. అతః పంచదశోऽధ్యాయః పురుషోత్తమ యోగా.
నెక్స్ట్ మురళీధర్ ప్రభు మీ ఫస్ట్ ఇద్దరు కలిసి చేయండి. మాతాజీ మీరు
ఓకే
15:1.
ఓకే. శ్రీ భగవానువాచ ఊర్ధ్వమూలమధశాఖం అశ్వత్థం ప్రాహురవ్యయం ఛందాంసి యస్య పర్ణాని యస్తం వేద స వేదవేద్.
నెక్స్ట్ ఆల్సో.
అధశ్చోర్ధ్వం ప్రస్తుతాస్తస్య శాఖా గుణ ప్రవృత్తా విషయ ప్రవాళ అధశ్చ మూలాన్యనుసంతతాని కర్మానుబంధీని మనుష్యలోకే.
ఇంకా ఇది కూడా కంప్లీట్ చేయండి ఇద్దరు.
నరూపమస్యేహ తతోపలభ్యతే నాంతో న చాధీర్న చ సంప్రతిష్ఠా అశ్వత్థమేనం సువిరూఢమూలం అసంగశస్త్రేణ దృఢేన చిత్వా తతః పదం తత్పరిమార్గితవ్యై యస్మిన్ గతా న నివర్తంత భూయః తమేవ చాద్యం పురుషం ప్రపద్యే యతః ప్రవృత్తి ప్రస్తుతా పురాణి.
వండర్ఫుల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. వృందా హరై. ఫిఫ్త్ వన్.
ఓకే. నిర్మాణ మోహాజిత సంగ దోష ఆధ్యాత్మ నిత్య వినివృత్త కామ ద్వంద్వైర్విముక్త సుఖ దుఃఖ సంజ్ఞే గచ్చంతి మూఢా పదమవ్యయం తత్.
వెరీ గుడ్. ఆద్య ఉన్నదా మా హరివల్ రాజు ప్రభు మీ పాప? 6 అమ్మా.
నతద్భాసయతే సూర్యో న శశాంకో న పావకః యద్గత్వా న నివర్తంతే తద్ధామ పరమం మమ.
మీ చెల్లి ఉందా 7th వన్?
మమైవాంశో అంశు మమైవాంశో. మీరు నో చేసి 15:7. మమైవాంశో జీవలోకే జీవభూత సనాతన మనశ్శాస్త్రాన్ని ప్రకృతి కర్షతి.
ఓకే, వండర్ఫుల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. మన అకించపు 8th.
శరీరం యదాప్నోతి యచ్చాపి ఉత్క్రమత్వర गृहीत्वतनि संयति वायुर्गन्धम् इवाश्रयत्.
Madhavi Mataji, 9.
श्रोत्र
9. Yeah, next
श्रोत्र
Prasad.
या
Okay.
శ్రోత్రం చక్షుస్పర్శం చ ఏంటి ప్రభు ఇది?
Chakshu, correct.
రసనం గ్రహణం ఏవ చ. చక్షునే కదా ప్రభు అది.
Chakshu, correct.
రసనం గ్రహణం ఏవ చ అధిష్టాయ మనశ్చాయం విషయానుపసేవతే.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you,
10th one. Prasad.
రామంతం హితం వాపి భుజ్ఞానం వా గుణాన్వితం విమూఢా పశ్యంతి పశ్యంతి జ్ఞానచక్షుషః.
Lalita Madhavi, 11.
यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मनि अवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मनो नैनं पश्यन्त चेतसा.
I next see never know. Let me see. Share Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Text 12. Chanting any.
यद आदित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयते अखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विधि मामकाम्.
Anjani కూడా విలువండి లేకపోతే గామావిశ్య భూతాని ధారయామ్యాహమోజస పుష్ణామి చౌషధిం సర్వా సోమో భూత్వా రసాత్మక. మరి లలిత ప్రభు 14.
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पाचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
వెరీ గుడ్. మళ్ళీ పిల్లలు ఆద్య చాంట్ ఈజీ 15
అన్సిన్
15.
వచ్చింది చూడండి ఈ శ్లోకం
నేను చెప్తా అన్సిన్ చెప్తా వేరే చెప్తా కమాన్ 15 ఆద్య అరివల్ అగైన్.
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्णु मत्तः स्मृतिज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदेश सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम्.
మీ చెల్లెని కూడా 16 వస్తుందా? 16 రాకపోతే ఇట్స్ ఓకే. ఇట్స్ ఓకే. అన్సిని
హరే కృష్ణ.
16.
15 not 16. स्वविमो पुरुषो लोके क्षरश्चक्षर एव च क्षर सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थो क्षर उच्यते.
వెరీ గుడ్. బృందా అగైన్ 17.
उत्तम पुरुषस्त्वन्न परमात्मेन उदाहरते यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्याव्ययम् ईश्वरः.
అన్సిన్ ఉండి మనకు 2 నిమిషాలు అది కూడా చేద్దాం. కృష్ణ ఉగ్రపు అండ్ 18 మాధవి మాధవి 18 కమాన్.
18 ప్రభు. ఎస్
18
యస్మాత్ క్షరం అతితోహం అక్షరాదపి చోత్తమ అతోస్మి లోకే వేదే చ ప్రతీత పురుషోత్తమ.
19 ప్రసాద్ ప్రభు.
ఓకే హరే కృష్ణ. 19 ప్రభు.
19.
యో మాం ఏవం అసమ్మూఢో జ్ఞాతి పురుషోత్తమం
జానాతి
సా సర్వవిద్ భజంతి మాం సర్వభావేన భారత.
లాస్ట్ ఇంకేమన్నారు? లెట్ మీ సీ. అకించం ప్రభు ఫినిష్.
इति गुह्यं तमं शास्त्रम् इदं मुक्तं मया नघ एतद्भूत्वा बुद्धिमान् शयत् कृतश्च भारत.
వెరీ గుడ్. కృతశ్చ భారత. ఎండెవర్. The endeavor will know perfection. Whoever understands this will become wise. His endeavor will know perfection. Perfection means understanding Krishna, knowing Krishna, serving Krishna, going back to God Krishna. Our endeavors to please Krishna. Very nice. Last line. Om Tat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Namah Panchadasho Adhyayah. Thank you so much. We are almost there. ఇదొక్కటి చేద్దాం. ఈ సాంగ్ కొన్ని చేస్తున్నాం కదా, ఎవ్రీబడి ఓన్లీ 10 more days only, that's it. Our Purushottam Maas, we having only 10 days. Please come prepared for nice songs. There are so many songs. Any song, whatever your arts content. So this one will do. Huh? That day, Ashesha, we have done. 6th and 7th done. No? Brunala, Bala, Vallari, Taranga, Lalal, right? 8th, 9th, let us do. Huh? Ansari, you know this tune? Can you chant? Suvarna Mallikanchita. No, right?
सुवर्णमालिकाञ्चितातिरेककम्बुकान्दगे त्रिसूत्रमङ्गली गुणा त्रिरत्नदीप्ति
Di.
सलोल नीलकुन्तला प्रसून गुच्छ गुम्पिते कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम्.
9th also చూడు, we all do same. అందరం చేస్తాం మళ్ళా.
నితం బింబలం లంబమాన పుష్పమేకలా గుణే ప్రశాస్త రత్న కింకిణీ కలాప మధ్య మంజుల కరీంద్ర సుందర దండికావరోహ
Very
శోభ
nice.
కదా కరిష్యసి మాం కృపా కటాక్ష భాజనం.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అన్సని, వెరీ గుడ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో డివోటీస్ అందరం కలిసి చేద్దామా? అన్మ్యూట్ చేయండిగా. ఇది లాస్ట్ సాంగ్ అండ్ ఎండింగ్ విత్ దిస్ సాంగ్. ఓకే, నైస్ రాధాకృష్ణ డైటీస్ ఉన్నా చూసిన వాళ్ళకి డ్రెస్ వేయకముందు ఉండేటువంటి మార్బుల్ డైటీస్, అంటే బయట మన ఎంబ్రాయిడరీ డ్రెస్సుల ముందు ఆ డైటీ డ్రెస్సులు అట్లా ఉన్నాయి. సో చూడండి, అందరం కలిసి చేద్దాం. ఓకేనా? సువర్ణ మాలికాంచిత త్రిరత్న దీప్తి సలోల నీల కంఠలో కటాక్ష భాజన బింబలంబమాన పుష్ప మేఖలా ప్రశస్త కింకిణి కళాపమధ్యమంజులే సౌభగోరతి కథా కృపాకటాక్ష భాజన. అందరం కలిసి చేద్దాం ఈ ప్రేయర్స్, లాస్ట్ 2 prayers. ఓకే, లెట్ us do. గోవర్ధనాధరం
వందే గోపాలం గోపరూపిణం గోకులోత్సవమీశానం
గోసారి ఇది కూడా వందే నవగణశ్యామం
విభుజం పీతాంబరధరం దేవం
వందే నవగణశ్యామం
విభుజం మురళీధరం
పురుషోత్తమం
సరాజం
వందే నవగణశ్యామం
వందే నవగణశ్యామం విభుజం మురళీధరం పీతాంబరధరం దేవం
హరే కృష్ణ, చాంట్ హరే కృష్ణ,
హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ
హరే రామ
హరే కృష్ణ
హరే కృష్ణ
హరే రామ రామ
రామ రామ రామ హరే హరే.
వన్ మోర్ టైం, హరే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ
కృష్ణ
కృష్ణ
హరే హరే
హరే రామ రామ రామ
రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ ప్రొఫెసర్ మాత దండవత్ ప్రణామ్స్.
Thank you so much. We will connect on Monday.
Thank you, Professor Mata's Dandapram. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we will connect on Monday. Have a nice Krishna conscious weekend. Huh? Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Happy Purushottamas and continue. Jai Jai. Hare Krishna.